this is a steep trail. Barada. Man, it's getting a little bit warm out here. I better spend the next 3 or 4 months out in the woods so I can get my fill of it before the heat wave hits. I am out hiking in Rocky Branch. I haven't been down this trail in well over a month, and looks like maybe a few more dead trees are down. But man, I'm excited to be getting out of the house, bus, because it has been raining so much. And when I do have a day when it's not raining and I don't have a bunch of work to do, my instinct is to get on my motorcycle and ride. So I haven't been hiking in a while, other than a short hike. But buddy, let me tell you, it's good to be out in the woods again. And I see some buds popping out on some of these trees, and it makes me completely sure that it is spring. It may not be in full bloom yet, but it's spring, and I'm getting really excited. I'm actually beginning to consider doing some hiking and camping and not just motorcycle stuff, just because I can legally get in on trails like this and other places maybe that may or may not allow camping on the trails. Not like that's ever stopped me, but it also makes me wonder if camping on the trail is probably going to be a lot less impactful to my to my criminal history and financially, instead of riding motorcycles. Then I get to see places that I'm not going to see on the motorcycle. Anyway, it just opens up a lot of opportunities for me. But the main thing I'm considering is getting my body out and moving. I mean, riding a motorcycle is not completely exercise free. I do, especially when I'm off-road, I'm up and down. Not quite a stairmaster, but sometimes it gets, I mean, if I'm riding all day, I'm pretty tired when I get home, and it's not just mentally tired. It's, wow, there's a bunch of trees that have been down. I haven't been out here since definitely the big storm that came through when I was out on the other side of the park. Been down several times on those trails over there, but I haven't been back over here just because I discovered those trails and I've kind of been enamored with them. But anyway, considering getting out and hiking, but definitely excited about moto camping. I've even picked out a spot in the Oak Mulgee section of the Talladega National Forest, which is the way south section. It's south of Tuscaloosa. It's so south, it's south of Tuscaloosa, and that's way south. Most people think of the Talladega as up by Talladega and Cheehaw and all that stuff. Northeastern Alabama. Well, really it's more eastern than northeastern, but it's fairly north. And it's beautiful. It's quiet out here too. But anyway, I'm excited about all that. I'm excited about maybe getting some more time out in the woods. But more importantly, on the way over here, I posted a video on Moto Giants about a week ago, and I didn't make it public. I just made it unlisted, and I posted it in the community section, kind of like a forum of YouTube, and you know, just for the people that are really into what I do. You know, I get so many subscribers that are in it for the niche that I do, whether it's motorcycles or moto camping or stealth camping or... Wow, I did not know that was up there. Is that my spot? Holy crap. I think it is. That is my spot. Have I not been here? I don't think I've been back here since I went stealth camping up there. That's got to be my spot. Holy crap. I didn't realize. Well, guess I really wasn't thinking. Anyway, lots of new fall trees down here. Anyway, so I did a hike the other day on the river in Tuscaloosa, and I talked about health and wellness and how I'm going to be changing some things in my life as far as what I eat and exercise and all that stuff. And, you know, not unexpectedly, mostly it fell on deaf ears. That's why I didn't publish it. I didn't want to annoy the people that come to my channel for other things with my personal journey. But I also asked for people, you know, if this is something that you're interested in. But I got no response from that. So I'm thinking maybe just throw this stuff over on Think More. Think More Labs. This is probably where this video is going to wind up. But I'm a lot more, a lot less concerned about the audience here. And making my audience happy. I'm not really concerned about that. I never have been on Think More. It's always been oriented to helping people think more. Because it's such a hard thing to do. And maybe do some fitness and exercise over there, do some hiking, maybe, in addition to my cultural, political commentary, maybe do some reviews on some books. I just read a couple of books. I just did a trial with Audible, did a keto book, and I did Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules, and both pretty interesting. I think both authors wandered off topic so much it was kind of hard for me even to listen to them. maybe that's my problem and not theirs. 12 Rules was on the bestseller list for quite some time, so I guess I can't be a critic since I've never written anything more than tens of pages. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking now. Golly, this is a steep trail. All of a sudden it's very wet. This may be my turnaround point for today, just because it rained a couple of hours ago and it's going to be really slick, and this thing's only going to do me so much good, and that is a steep trail. Check out these trees, man. So anyway, that's one of the main things. That I've just had this on my mind. I really wanted to get it out of my mouth and think about it and post it somewhere. That's what I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start doing that more. Thoughts, deep thoughts with Don Redman. But not just that. Experiment with camera stuff. I'm gonna do a droney before I leave. Maybe do some other stuff. Do a little bit of walk by on the trail maybe, and just play. And maybe some of you might find something interesting. I know I was kind of surprised. I think I posted a couple of hiking videos publicly on Moto Giant, and I was surprised that I got people. I think I actually picked up some subscribers, which is really odd, because they weren't very well done. They're just pretty much like this, stream of consciousness type stuff, walking through the woods, but having a good time, talking to the camera. Apparently, Yeah, it's always been like this. I can't think and talk really well, which means I can't sit in front of a camera and talk to the camera very well. But my God, I can talk and walk. My brain just works better that way. I don't know why. It's funny. I used to be in the sales business. I worked in telecom and sales, and I would get on the phone with the customer. I had this big pitch, had these big ideas I had to convey. Immediately, I almost, especially when I was very passionate about what I was doing, what I was trying to say, immediately I would get off my butt, rise to my feet, and pace back and forth with the phone in my hand, corded, or if I was wireless, I would walk down the hall. It's so striking that that part of my brain works so differently just because I'm on my feet and walking around and pacing. Especially if I'm having, I still do that to this day. If it's something that I'm passionate about, oh, that's cool. How about some tree fungus? I'm gonna have to look this up to figure out what the heck that is. Some kind of little water catcher, I guess. I don't remember ever seeing this. I'm a fungus guy. I like the fungi. I have fun with the fungi. Anyway, something about the passion and my ability to concentrate when I'm walking. And I'm not sure which comes first. Is it the passion that makes me rise to my feet, or is it the frustration of not having the words come to my head, and that resulting frustrations makes me jump up? And I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like, it's like drinking a pot of coffee for me. It's that good. And I've tried to motoblog. It's ridiculous. It's probably better than sitting at a desk or sitting down talking to a camera, but not much. It's there's an interesting little Widowmaker. Looks like somebody's been chipping at it too. Somebody's come down here through. Yeah. Maybe they're just chipping off some fat wood. Good place to get it. So anyway, maybe each time I go out and walk, I will have some kind of a structure to my talk. Like I'm probably going to repost that. The one, no, I posted that on Think More. I had one of my original hikes out here, walking and talking through the woods, was on this very trail. And I thought it turned out pretty good. It was very structured. I had the ideas that I wanted to convey, and I had the equipment. I had a wireless mic and 2 or 3 cameras. I can't remember how the production value, but it was much better than normal. But so that's my plan right now. I hope that if you're new to this channel, this is something that interests you, I hope that you would throw me a thumbs up and maybe a comment. I do respond very well to encouragement. I respond to discouragement too, but many times it takes much longer to discourage me from something than it does to encourage me. 2 or 3 attaboys tend to get me all pumped up. 20 or 30 fuck yous, you're an idiot, tend to make my skin thicker and double my resolve. So it's kind of funny. I think most people are just the opposite. Most people don't have as thick a skin as I have, but being who I am is really hard without being thick-skinned.